to just be between one person. The four of you take the man Ubuntu, I believe, on a little lunch date. Ubuntu, excuse me. Ubuntu is for Linux. I don't know what type of place. What type of place are you taking this guy to, everyone? Uh, the man who's been an arsonist to the Magambi Academy.
It's got to be an Italian restaurant.
Not Chinese?
I don't know. I mean, I put the music in chat. You tell me what sounds good with that.
I mean, bottomless margs is a thing. And I feel like an arsonist would like bottomless margs.
Okay. So we go to a Mexican restaurant. Whatever it's called in Pathfinder.
Okay. Okay, so you take him to a Mexican restaurant for bottomless martinis. Okay. Yeah, margaritas, excuse me. You sit down. It's lunchtime at a, what would be the Pathfinder equivalent of Spanish?
Arcadia?
Maybe? I don't know if it, wait.
I just googled it and someone was like Arcadia.
Okay, yeah, I just couldn't remember. I don't think I've ever thought about the one-to-one. At least Chinese and
Oh, I
Japanese.
know
is all
nothing
like
about it, so.
Tea and ja. It's empty in here just about. There's, serve staff and a few people, a few patrons. You walk in, sit down a few minutes later, and he's already, probably 5 minutes into sitting down, he's already ordered like 3 different drinks. He looks at you guys and says, "This is on your tab," as he orders them from the waiter.
Really quickly, before we get too into it, Cody, are you present? And is your microphone muted?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Just checking.
Good check.
Carry on.
Oh, it's your opportunity. He has ordered his drinks. He is looking at the 4 of you, just sitting there sipping on a little bit of water.
Internally, wait till he gets a bit drunk and then we'll get his ass.
Can I try and distract him a little bit and for him to get more liquored up and stuff with shop talk about potions and shit?
Sure, give me like a craft alchemy for diplomacy. Okay. Yeah, you talk shop with him for a little bit. It's very awkward. He really isn't engaging with any of the other 3 people here. He's just talking about alchemical things. And you guys are actually having a pretty nice conversation. Before he realizes he's already down 2 margaritas, and the 3rd one is on the way. He's going for the 3rd one, like a lime cherry margarita mix. And he looks at you blank and he says, "I want chips." What do you say to that, Blank?
Okay, I'll ask the waitress for some chips.
Good kobold. Yeah, you think he tries to touch your tail?
I pass.
Gets up and waves to the waitress. Can we get some chips for the table? It's hard to see me. I'm short.
The waitress goes and prepares some chips. What are you gonna say, Sunbar?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I say through the collective, halfway through this next marg, tequila shots, 8th year.
Alright, I'll order some.
The waitress comes back a few minutes later with some steaming hot chips and some
salsa?
Yes, and some salsa. She also puts a little extra guacamole as well, alternate sauce.
Ooh, is this more of a mild or a hot for the salsa?
She says, in her best Hispanic accent, "Well, Shirley Sugar, I think that's the spiciest salsa we have here in this joint."
Ma'am, you're not really from Kadira, are you?
Oh, how'd you figure that out?
women's intuition.
Oh, you're a sweet talker, you are. All right, I'll be right back with your main courses. One moment. She walks away.
Ooh, one thing about being a small race, you order off the kids menu because those are the portion size you eat.
Oh my god.
Wait, they actually might just have small menu, and for meaning people, that's also just the kids menu.
Oh, did you order a hamburger?
I would like Antonio to order a chimichanga.
Just tacos.
Yeah, I know, chicken nuggies.
Oh my god.
Have you never seen those on like every kid menu?
Oh, it's true. It's true. Spanish chicken nuggets. Okay. You guys put your orders in. And kind of Obano looks at all the group of you and says, "Where are you from?"
Oh, I'm a local. I live here. From, and he says, like, the district of the town that he's from.
Give me knowledge. Actually, you would know. Never mind. No check needed.
Yeah, I'm from blah 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 district. How about you?
I'm from all over. I live at the corner of Nantambu, nearby my shop. I like my shop. He like eyes you very suspiciously for some reason, right there.
Ooh, I'm from Brevoy, but that is so far from here.
That sounds made up.
It's right next to Numeria.
That sounds less made up. He looks towards Antonio next.
Yeah,
No.
I had to from the Kingdom of Brevoy. I then traveled to Numeria, grabbed a ship down to the river to the Ridden Kingdom, passed by Gaul, Canaan, Taldor, Andoran, got into the ocean. We stopped by. What's that big? Absalon, that's its name. And then headed down to the neck, saw the Mana Waste, and then to the jungle. It took like 3 months.
I did not need all of that information.
Well, I gave it to you anyway.
Bodied.
Truly wondrous.
So, what made you decide to settle down here? Set up shop?
I got kicked out of Magambia. Or I never got admitted. I decided to set up shop close by. That way they know what they miss out on.
Whoa.
And that is
Yeah.
all of what's going on? Is that what they're missing out on?
Yes, look at... He gestures towards himself dramatically and says, "Look at this. Look what they've missed out on." He conjures a little bit of fire around him. It actually has surprisingly good control. And kind of just orbits around him for a little bit. And then flickers at a wave of his wrist.
I hold up my glass for a cheer and I go, "And a grade A alchemist."
That is correct. And the shots have like come out already. Do you guys like do like a little cheers to get him to down another shot?
Yeah.
Alright.
Blank has the utensils just floating around in her hand, in front of her, spinning around.
Nice. Alright, it's time to make some checks. Hold on. Let's make... You guys don't need to make a check. I assume you haven't been drinking that much. This is probably the first thing. One shot is not going to get you drunk unless you're... Honestly, specifically, I think specifically Antonio and Blank make a check. Because the shots are for normal sized people. Cinnabar is 100% a druggie. He doesn't need to make the check. But you two do.
Can I roll for how many shots I took? between like 1 to 3.
I mean, yeah, man. However many you want. Okay, you took one
Damn.
shot.
Lame.
Lightweight.
Yeah,
I mean,
give me a quick.
alcohol.
Yeah, just give me a. Yeah, you're honestly, it's not a hard check. It's your first alcoholic drink today. It makes you feel a little woozy, but you're fine-ish. You're not quite sickened. Him, you've been feeding him drinks pretty consistently. We'll give him 2 checks. First one is a little easy. Yeah, he's fine. Second one's a little bit harder. Okay, he's fine. He continues to talk with you as if nothing is really bothering him. After downing another 3 shots, and you start to remember this is an alchemist.
Yes. He'd probably drink harder stuff. Ooh. So, this is chain alcohol, mass produced. She gets out the mango moonshine.
There you
Actually,
go.
I will give you a bottle cap for remembering the mango moonshine you were given by Cheshire.
Yeah, I've had it in my inventory.
So, reminder, this mango moonshine has wild magic properties on it, just so you're aware.
Positive wild magic.
That is true. It has to be a positive wild magic effect. Okay. It was my one attempt at getting Lance to love wild magic. Okay. So you want to give it to him?
Yeah, I said, okay. So this is something Tabaxi cooked up. Something proper strong than this chain restaurant alcohol.
He takes it, sniffs it a little bit, looks at you and says, "It's warm, and it smells like cobalt nuts. But you are not a male."
That's weird. It's been in a pocket dimension.
He doesn't listen. He's already undoing it, getting ready to drink some. He just kind of uncorks it. And the waiter is like bringing out food now, and she looks at you guys and goes, "Hold on a second, sugar. You're not supposed to be bringing in outside beverages into this here establishment. We could get liable for damages that are caused by whatever that thing is that you're feeding your friend there."
Just toss her a platinum piece.
She goes, "All right, have fun, y'all." She walks away. He downs it. Cinnabar, you make a beautiful house of cards. Okay. No. He takes a shot of the moonshine. Okay, he's fucked up now. He takes a heavy hit of the moonshine.
Roll your wild magic.
I roll the wild magic. It's an internal effect. You guys don't really know what happened. I guess you could. No, you really don't know what it does. I guess it's a little hard to spellcraft a wild magic effect. He is like swaying visibly. He looks pretty messed up. Actually, it is pretty hard. 36 is probably enough. You think that his next spell that he casts will be empowered.
Okay. And Blank is familiar with wild magic because her mimic training does trigger wild magic.
Sure.
So
Get him to cast a spell.
let's. I'm gonna be honest with you, mate. And Aether like leans in a little bit. We tried to get into Magambia too. And they didn't let us in either. They said I couldn't control my fire magic.
They didn't approve of drug dealing.
Ooh, or stealing bread.
They hated me because I was a bet.
Fuck yeah, they did.
He says,
Fuck Megambia. I don't like them. But I do like them, but I don't like them. Wow. You wanna get back at them?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Also, they didn't like my art. I'm using. I draw a picture of a femboy. Let me roll my check.
Roll femboy.
I draw a picture of a femboy. Crap chaps. You know what? Well, that was pretty good. I'll give you a bottle. I'll give you a bottle card for that one. That was pretty funny. Yeah. You draw a femboy. He says he looks at the femboy and says, "Art is art," and then keeps swaying. He says, there's a little thing I like to do. I got fucked over by the academy. Those students. Those fucking students, I hate them. They steal and lie. They lie so much. How can one person lie so much? He looks at you, Aether, completely innocently.
Oh no, lies are stupid. How hypothetically speaking here, how would you get back at Magambia for what they've done to you?
Give me a diplomacy check. The DC is pretty light.
Okay.
He's feeling a little loose-lipped. Your food comes out, by the way. Chimichangas, tacos. What did Aether order? Chicken?
Aether ordered a Troy Pollo.
Pollo, and Blank ordered...
Tacos.
No, Branko tacos. Cinnabar, what'd you order?
I didn't specifically order anything. I don't know. Probably just gorged myself on chips. Birds
Okay.
love bread.
I got a 20, by the way.
20? Okay.
I
just wanna
attempt
say-
aid.
Okay. I just want to say, Cinnabar, Ubanu is sitting right next to you. He is downing a just a full chori pollo with chicken. He's got extra protein, so it's just a lot of bird on that plate. He's just devouring it. In between eating, he looks over and goes, "Well, the school, if you know where to sneak in, you can get into the campus without the detection catching you. And then you can do whatever you want. Like, burning, reminders into their, property." Yeah.
I imagine there's a pause, and Aether lunges at him.
Okay. I honestly thought you were gonna have like a bunch of police like break in through the windows and just tell them to get down on the ground, but that also works. Give me the combat maneuver. Okay.
17 versus
17.
flat-footed.
Hold up! Let me look. I'm pretty sure this is a success. Yeah, you got him.
So Aether grabs him immediately.
Now, what are you
That's what I
doing, you bastard?
That's what I needed to hear. Shut up, fuckhead. You're coming into the station.
The waitress comes back. She says, "Just as a quick heads up, sting operations do cost 2 extra gold to be handling this here establishment."
Yeah, sharp toots, we're going. Come on, you.
I palm her 2 gold, but also I want to wink at Ubanu.
Okay. Okay. You hand him 2 gold. You give Ubanu a wink. He goes, "Don't flirt with me, bird." And then Aether grabs him and pulls him up.
And, I'll be honest, it's been a week. I don't quite remember, like, exactly what the goal was.
Just not to... It's...
It was to find who was burning the stuff and get them arrested and not kill them.
Okay.
So not killing is part of the objective.
Okay. So then
I
I
need to
will
remind
take him
you
to
because I
the
know who Aether is.
to whatever the police is called here.
Okay. You take him to the authorities. You guys... So, okay. Is there anything else you guys are doing before you leave this establishment?
I pay for my food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a doggy bag to go.
Yeah, waitress already has her food packed up. She said, "I knew y'all weren't gonna stay here very long. It's okay, I done got you some extra chips to go as well." She gives you a little wink, Cinnabar.
Ooh,
Heck yeah.
do y'all have the novelty hats for purchase?
Oh, yes, we do. It'll be 1 platinum piece. Oh my god. I'm joking. I'm joking. It's 1 silver piece of hat, and you can have any color you want.
Ooh, we'll go with just red.
Okay. She gives each of you, whoever wants it, play 1 silver. You get a red, cowboy hat. Wait, hold on.
I mean,
yeah,
What
it's
were you
the
gonna say,
sombrero.
It's sombrero. My bad. I don't know why I said cowboy. Think of a different
I-
place in the restaurant.
I
Hey,
think
hey.
we're all wearing sombreros now, right?
Cowboy hats are also Mexican. The Stetson
are.
was originated from Mexican rancheros.
I imagine
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
that she says, hats are 1 silver. And there's like a pause on Blank's face. And then we just smash cut to us pulling up to the authorities, all of us in sombreros.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. When you get there, you actually see Takulu Ott. He's actually also there, and he looks over at the 4 of you, and says, "Do I even want to know what you are doing with that small man?"
This is your boy, man. This is the one who's been carving shit with this fire and stuff.
Okay, I'm just going to leave now. Wait a second. Ubano? Ubano's still very drunk. Says, fuck you, Takulu. I know you are. You didn't let me in the school. You sent these sting operators to come and kidnap me, you bastards. Stole money from me.
What's
Takulu
the money part?
Oh, I do not know what he's talking about. Did you, He looks at Ubano, kind of does a quick inspection, looks at all of you, says, I must say, I am so proud that you have not actively harmed him or harmed yourselves. But I do not know what he's talking about. Perhaps you can... Ian. Perhaps you can... You know what? You do what you need to do. It is your... You do what you seem necessary. Aether, you sense motive?
Uh-huh.
Not-
What's going on?
What, with Takulu or Ubanu? What are you trying to sense?
Takulu, what does he know anything about money? Or he just confused about it?
Aether, you're not... Oh, Aether, okay, we're gonna do 2 separate sense motive checks. Aether, who are you sense motivating? And Blank, who are you sense motivating?
I'll sense motive, the guy's name, not Takulu.
Ubanu, gotcha.
Unabomber.
Yeah.
Oh my god! That's terrible. Alright, and Blank, are you doing Takulu?
Yeah, Takulu about money.
Okay. Aether, Ubanu, this is the second time he's brought up the money. He doesn't seem to be lying necessarily. He seems pretty truthful. Maybe he's not telling everything, but Blank, Takulu also doesn't really seem like he knows what Ubanu is talking about. You're also picking up on a little bit of irritation towards Ubanu. A very rare sight from Takulu.
Ooh,
Even when you guys do something bad, he's not usually irritated. He's just very wary.
You have some history with this person?
Yes, Ubanu was a potential prospective mage to join the academy, and he would have if some... I should not speak of other people's past in front of them. Just know that there were some incidents that he did not handle himself very well in.
You sponsor him.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Senaba?
I said, did you sponsor him?
I did sponsor him, and I had very high hopes for him. And unfortunately, none of those hopes were made true. So
What is he talking about money then?
I do not know. I do not mean to be rude, but with Ubanu, who could tell? Bono is like wrangling against you, Aether. I'm gonna give him one attempt to try and get out. What's your CMD?
45.
Oh my
Oh,
Christ!
That's
Yeah,
It's 24, but that seems low.
at level 6?
Level 640 is high.
No, it's
He-
24.
Yeah.
It's 24? Okay, gotcha. He's not able to get out. He's still sickened, and he is a mage and an alchemist, not a fighter.
I sweep
So
his
he
leg
is-
and shove his face into the ground.
Get on the floor! Get on the floor now!
He has a gun! He has a gun! Bang, 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 bang!
You go and put him to the ground. Ubano says, "Fucking students!" And he's just yelling at you at this point. It's incomprehensible. He seems like he's very, very angry. You can tell like magic is starting to like seep off of him. There's like little sparks, like literal magical sparks, like ignitions, like in the air around him. Not enough to cause damage, but just a little disconcerting to say the least.
Okay, I will use my quick study to change one of my mortal talent pass sight into Mind Spear base for lesser charm suggestion.
Okay.
We'll say
Depending, your success is dependent on what you try and suggest to him.
why don't you tell us everything about this money they're supposed to owe you?
Okay, hold on. It's actually, he doesn't. Actually,
19.
that long. 19, you said?
Yeah, we'll say 19.
The DC is higher. That would pass. Okay, yeah, you pass. Or he doesn't pass. Excuse me. You're successful. He looks at the group of you and he says,
You know what you did? Columbia sent those students to my shop. You stole my acid, and then you just didn't. Well, didn't pay me fucking gold.
He's just kind of rumbling in between speaking.
He says, I know you're protecting those fucking students. Well,
Kind
Okay,
of
so,
devolves into just garbled.
so he might have reason or might not, but that doesn't excuse the whole vandalism he's been committing.
I would agree.
How
So-
much did they steal?
You see him like visibly calm down completely for just a moment, and he's
Yeah,
like,
he
as he's
is
doing the
under a
count.
suggestion.
Sure. He is also just like calculating. He says, making sure, yeah,
3,000 gold pieces worth of my alchemical solvent.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, that's enough to actually get upset about. So we should still take them to the proper authorities for processing for his issue. And then someone needs to get on if his statements are based on truth or misunderstanding.
The Gulu says, okay, well, it sounds like he actually does maybe have a leg to stand on. I can talk to some of the enforcement officers here, and we can figure something out that works. We'll make sure he's held accountable, but also that his money is returned to him. You say, did he take? Say that out loud somewhere.
Did they only take acid?
Yeah, they took no, not acid. They took
Solvent.
solvent. They wanted to break down a powerful acid.
Are they making drugs?
No. They just wanted to neutralize acid. They said they were studying something.
He tries to think for a moment. He doesn't seem to remember what they said.
Which were the students?
Thinks for a moment. He doesn't. He says, "I don't remember their names. They were," and he gives you like a description of them. And you know, it's so crazy. They actually sound like two people you guys recently killed. I'll give a bottle cap to the first person who remembers who it was.
Oh, the two Nagas?
Damn. Why? I was paying attention. Cinnabar, were you also about to say the exact same thing?
Yeah, no, I'm taking notes right now.
Yeah, I was going to as well. I just didn't get it out as fast.
Okay, sorry. Well, I'll give a little group bottle cap for that then.
Yeah,
so
only
you guys
Antonio didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, God, that fucking bat. God damn, you know?
Okay. So, mixed news. The description matches two individuals we have seen recently. They were not actually students. They were pretending to be students, and we have murdered them.
Takula thinks back and says, "Oh, you did kill them. Yes, you did."
So,
Didn't we leave one of them alive?
we sent
Yes.
one back to processing. We killed two of them.
By processing, we
So-
mean Aether's room, right?
Yeah.
And we have great repose and stored the bodies. So, as an alchemist, would you have use for those materials, as in their bodies?
Ubanu doesn't deal in bodies. Gross.
Ooh, they're the bodies of Naga folk.
Takula puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "Blank, we're not doing this.
At least
We're
I
not
won't
doing
want.
this. We're not doing this." Did you ever end up talking to the Naga, Aethia?
Wait, so they
I don't
needed
think so.
solvent for an acid. Oh, what about that golem we didn't fight? How much do you think that's worth?
Oh my God, Lance, how much are golems worth? I'm sorry, like actual
Actually,
Russian.
lot.
Usually a lot.
Like, hold on. I remember them being like pretty expensive. Actually, hold on. Holy shit! Look to do. Oh my God. What type of golem was it? Wood golem, right?
No, we killed the wood golem. No, wait, no, the
you didn't.
golem
You
the
did
one
not.
we didn't kill. We killed the terracotta.
Yeah, you killed the
And
terracotta.
the snakes.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, that's like worth. God damn, golems are worth like almost 20. The wood somebody give me an appraise check. You know what? It's fine. Don't appraise check. This is a waste of my time. Around 20k. Around 20k is wood golem. We don't need to.
Okay.
We don't need to specify that
So-
detail.
Maybe we can work. So, you did vandalize the skull based on a misunderstanding. So, punishment for that is up to them. But would you like to know where a currently unowned wood golem is?
He nods his head. He's into that.
So, I don't know how to actually reprogram it, but people here, there's enough mages, students who probably do.
Weird question. Since Blank did time magic, would we have been able to disarm the wood golem? Because Blank saw the conditions for activating it.
He did see the conditions for activating it. I think he saw the condition. No, that was detect magic. I don't know if that was pass sight.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, because we watched her whip out scrolls and do the setup for it.
Oh, you're right. My bad. Actually, yeah, you would at least know a command to. It's not like she went through an entire list of commands, but you would at least know the command for activate and presumably stop. You're a group of mages. I'd say that, yeah, you could probably figure out how to tell it to disable.
A spell hacking mage.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's probably a reasonable assumption. I mean, you would have seen her activate it, do basic essentially diag work on it. She probably would have deactivated at least once while making sure it was working because she wanted it to be working. So yeah, I would say you probably know how to deactivate it at the very least. Maybe not
Okay.
how to do
So-
everything with it.
So, confess to the issue, realize this has been a misunderstanding through a third hostile party to both of us, and hopefully they'll go easy, and then we help you steal the golem.
Yeah, Takulu kind of thinks it over for a moment. He says, that would be good. Yes, I think that would work. Let me talk to Aether. Aether, can you take your knee off of his neck, please? Aether, please.
Stop resisting!
Ooh, and also tell them how you got in through the defenses, because other people getting in is probably a bad thing.
Fine. Aether lets him go. He kind of calms down a bit more naturally now that he's kind of like processing things, and he's drunk, so it's hard to hold on to anger when you're not really present.
Ooh,
Okay.
This is bonus credit for my magical espionage class.
There we go. You guys kind of just talk it out a little bit further, hash out some more details. Probably an hour later, Takulu has talked to the enforcers. Currently, it looks like Ubano is basically getting punished to like community work, due to the misunderstanding and a little bit of Takulu being reputable and kind of putting his neck out for him. Again, you're successful in getting the correct person caught, getting his money back through the golem, and figuring out kind of a peaceful solution. I'll give everyone individually 2 bottle caps for that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I have never gained this many bottle caps in one session.
Ubanu, I will say, you guys also get, this is kind of not the coolest item in the world, but I do still like it. You also get this. Later on, sent to your dorm room, you find a little note from Ubanu. He just says, and you imagine in his voice, I'm gonna try again to get into the academy. Thank you for getting my gold back and not killing me. Takulu is helping with my issues. And you see this item?
Behavioral issues?
Maybe. So this is a +1 striking returning spear. It can glow and act like a light source. And yeah, you can throw it and make it explode once a day. Which is actually kind of cool, I won't lie. It's also worth, I think, technically more money than that. It's worth this much money.
Ooh, I wonder if we were supposed to meet him, then later meet the Nagas.
You'll never find. Yeah, you'll never know. But you did, at the very least, handle the task well. Aether, we kind of cut back to you going back up to the dwarven blacksmith. What do you say?
We took care of it, I think.
Yeah, I heard, and you didn't kill him like I asked. Ubano's a good guy. Sort of.
I mean, yeah. I'll figure
He's
it
a
out.
non-evil person.
Yeah. Regardless, thank you. Aether. Oh, by the way, so crazy. Aether Gathombi, right? That's your full name?
He swallows. Yeah.
You know, it's so crazy. I was looking into it just on a whim. I found out that you're an attendant, not a conservant. Huh.
Don't
And
like
he
that.
became
Position
an
myself.
attendant after he accepted the task.
Antonio, what'd you say?
Can I position myself like just not exactly flanking, but like just a little bit to the side
Hold
of
on.
her?
Clarification, this is a teacher at the school. But yeah, you do what you're gonna do.
You know what? Let me clarify. Actually, if she says she's gonna keep my chain, I'm fucking swinging. Like, but let's hear what she has to say.
So,
Oh.
Just infinite death.
Aether
Give me my
says,
chain.
I don't know what that means, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So Aether 100% 100% knows what the difference is between a conservant and attendant. So I'm gonna need you to give me the most important bluff check of your entire career. Give me that bluff check, buddy.
There it
Oh
is.
my god!
There it is!
Hold on, I'm actually gonna make an opposed roll. I will make it public. She is a teacher. She does see through bullshit. I know what her bonus is.
She doesn't see through my
Making a roll.
bullshit.
Wow.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. She looks at you, Aether, and she says, fuck, I can't tell if you're actually lying or not, and that is pretty rare of me to not know. So, you know what? You accomplished the task. I heard Ubanu is, getting back his money. Didn't kill him. Hey. Fair is fair. She hands you, the weapon. I believe you only gave her one of the chains, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's collateral.
Okay.
I spell hacked my own bead, so now they detect as the next stage up. I literally have a hack for that. Subvert information.
Wouldn't have mattered for you anyway, because it was Aether who talked to her originally. But, yes, she gives you back the chain, Aether, and she says, puts like she's a dwarf, quite short. She just kind of gives you like a smile that is giving very strong, like, do not fuck with me energy. She says, I appreciate your professionalism in handling this, but please, if someone asks you to take care of a task, remember, you are not a conservant or an attendant. You aren't allowed to take care of tasks for the school. You understand?
I'll do now.
Good. And if you need me to work any other items into other items, weapons, armor, things to resize, I am here. I can usually get things resized pretty quickly. I don't like making items for students typically. I'll send that out, but if you do need magical weapons and armor made, I can be a resource.
What rank do you need to kill an evil demigod?
That is not something I can make, unfortunately.
No. What rank should a person at the school be before they attempt that task?
We'll say a lore speaker. That's the one. Those are the teachers. Looks at the four of you. Says, "Question: do you guys know? You guys all know the different ranks and what they mean, right?"
No.
Okay.
Let me see if I... Not well.
Okay, let me just break
It's
this
not
down
come
for
up.
you. Should have been taught to you, but you know, sometimes information just gets missed. There are 4 ranks. They're initiates, people who haven't gotten into the school. There
That
are
one I've heard of.
attendants. Yep.
That one I've
There-
heard.
Attendants. There are people who are officially recognized by the school and they have a mask. Reminder, your mask has a bit of your soul in it, so don't lose it. And then there are conservants. They are like senior students. They are people who handle tasks for the academy as well as attend the academy.
Do they get fun things like masks and beads too?
No. In addition to other responsibilities, conservants get access to. Thanks for a moment. More restricted information. Joshua chimes in and tells you all the secret libraries become accessible to you. And she also says conservants also gain access to the full shop. The full shop having things up to minor artifacts. And then you also get to access some, we'll say, special classes. The majority of people here are attendants. Conservants make up probably about a 1/4 of the school's attendance, or people who actually come to the school. They get access to some higher tier education opportunities. What were you going to say, Mrs. Colbold?
The access to minor artifacts. That's more of a like loan or rental situation. You don't get to just buy those.
Some of them are able to be purchased. Some of them are more rentals. There's a process for that, but yes, they are accessible to an extent. The Academy has a number of artifacts that's recorded and registered, some of which are quite benign in terms of what they can do. Some are dangerous. Of course, the school also has major artifacts, but those are not anything that any of us are allowed to use under any circumstance besides most extreme ones. Also, conservants, in addition to supposedly having to work for the school, also get some funding for research. So you get like research grants for whatever you want to figure out about the world of magic. Does that make sense to everybody?
Nope.
Close enough. So,
What was the last tier again?
Oh, sorry, my bad. Lore speakers. They're the ones who are teachers. They also can be people who are full agents of the Academy. So they can teach, or they can work for the Academy more fully. They are also given significant funding for research, and they also get she thinks for a moment and says, there's something else they get, but that's private. You'll learn about it when you get to the conservant stage.
Do they get a puppy?
Looks at you. I can't tell if you're making a joke or not, so I'm gonna tell you, no, they don't get a puppy.
Oh.
There is a class that would give you a magical beast, though. You could get a blink dog. Your silence indicates. Yes, your silence indicates a lack of interest. So.
It depends his nose.
Would you guys like to go to Kulu Ot and see if we can convince him to make us conscripts?
Yeah, mate. Let's fucking do
Not
it.
conscripts. It's okay.
Sorry. What was the actual name?
No,
I was
it's
actually purposely messing.
Conservants.
Conservants.
Yeah. Here. She writes something down for you and puts it in your notes channel.
Let's go be conscripts. Fucking go. West Kulu.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'll do the talking. I'll roll up my sleeves.
Okay, wait. Okay, so she's like about to say something, and you guys are just leaving. Is everyone just leaving?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, sure, man.
Yes, sir.
Whatever. It's a cool Ot. You see him. Hold on. Let me set the scene. You are walking through a section of the campus that has a bridge over like a small, like almost like lake. There are little lily pads scattered all throughout. Little flowers blooming on each lily pad. Frogs hopping from them. You see Takulu Ot. He has noticeably grown more gray hair. He's actually once again with his wife, walking across the bridge. He's just like, honey, I know things have been rough. I've been so busy. It's just so many things have been happening at the Academy. I know I've missed some of our daily walks, some of the time that we spend together, but I want you to know that I love you more than anything, and nothing could ever get in the way of this. And then we cut to you guys running up to Takulu. I like to imagine Aether actually like appears out of the water.
Yep.
Can I use disguise self to appear like his wife?
Aether emerges from the water, holding his wife. Mr. Teacher, We have some talking to do. Isn't that right, Mrs. Teacher?
Yes.
Bottle cap.
Oh yeah, you guys can both take a bottle cap for that. That's fucking hilarious. Okay. Takulu, you think you see like just a little part of him die inside? He looks at his wife and he says, "I love you so much." And she just
Why are
kind
you
of
talking
nods.
to that imposter?
She says, She says, "It's okay, Takulu. I understand. Take care of your students. I will see you at home." She gives him a little kiss on the cheek, and she begins walking away.
Ooh.
Takulu, like, watches her go. You think you see him, like, raise a hand out for it to, like, reach for her. And then he just kind of droops his hands. You see him take a very large, like, deep breath. He calms himself, turns to you guys, and says, "And how can I help you, my dear Firebirds?"
Mr. Teacher, you didn't tell us there were ranks.
I did tell you this. It was part of your education. You have been attending classes, correct?
That's besides the point. Listen, teacher, I think it's high time we become conscripts.
Conservants, you mean?
So
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
To become a conservant would require you to do extended training, and you'd have to notably contribute. Thanks for a moment. Pauses.
Yep.
So, yes, I see your point. You did just start at the academy 7 months ago. You are aware of this, yes?
I like to work fast.
You would be
I like
the fastest conservants in the history of the academy.
I get that.
I
a
like
lot.
to think we're on an
Don't tell him that. It
accelerated
just makes him more
program.
motivated.
Okay.
And how many other people of the academy fought the elder and not lost? I wouldn't say
That
won,
is-
not lost.
That is true. You did go against the elder. What? Okay. I hear you. I understand what you are saying. If you would like to become conservants, there might be someone that you need to speak to, on helping you get there. I am a teacher, and I might have some reputation, but I am not, one of the branch heads. So as you know, there are multiple branches at the school. Each branch has. How do I reach these kids? Oh my god. Yeah. He says, if you would like to go and become a conservant, you would have to have a recommendation, at the very least, from one of the heads of the branches. He looks at all of you and says, "You each know your branch head, correct?"
No.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
Can I roll a check to see if I know?
Yeah.
I have knowledge school.
Me too. I'll roll it. I hope I roll a 1. Damn it.
By the way, I love that it's literally knowledge school. It's Magambia, yes, but it's knowledge school.
Can I aid since we're in the same branch?
Sure, yeah, you can aid. Yeah, that for sure.
Bro, I've rolled a 3 and a 6 this session. Oh god. A 3?
Oh, that's a 2. I'm just going to use one of my 37 bottle caps.
I feel like this should be
uh,
hard to know. So 21's probably high though. It should be hard information.
Yeah, I'm feeling like DC 15. You'd literally
Yeah,
have
this
to be under a rock to not know.
Yeah.
There we go, 31.
There we go.
There we go.
It's fine. You guys are good. I'm not that like.
Have I ever accident? No, wait. Oh, she's the one who does the test with the cramming. I've interacted with her like him or her like 3 times in 7 months.
So.
Everyone has some compiest stuff, definitely.
Yes. Now, here are the... Okay, so you guys remember, write this down. Also put this in notes because some of these names are just not in the early books, so I might forget them. Some of these names are in later books. So, the head of the Cascade Bearers is Hold on, I'm gonna write it down. What am I doing? I'm just gonna
Thank
write it down.
God.
I know. Hold on. Okay. The leader of the Cascade Bearers is... Are they the learned ones, or are they the heads? I think they're called the learned ones. Head of each branch. Hold on. Okay. The first one is Demue Guaro. It's a strange name. Head of the Cascade Bearers. The next one is... Jonatimo, who is the head of the Uzanchati branch, which is the branch that focuses on like stories and lore. Next is Six Faces Namadu, who is the head of the Emerald Bow. The head of the Tempest Sun Mages is kind of in a weird spot. There is not one currently. The old head of the Tempest Sun Mages is the Elder. Hold on.
Because they're the more combative branch.
Yes. Hold on. Tempest Sun Mages. He was the old head. There has not been public knowledge of the new head, even on 30. If there is someone, it's hushed to the point where you could not know about it. And then the name of the person, the learned one of the Rain Scribes, is the Laughing... I don't know how to pronounce this.
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth, thank you. Yeah. Okay. Those are the names of each head of learned ones for each branch.
Wow.
Takulu says you have to come to learn the one of them would have to give you approval to become a conservant. Only one. I can recommend you to one who's actually here. The elder is someone who you don't... Okay, understood. He looks at you, Aether, and wants to say something else and just stops himself. He says, the only one that is currently available is Janatimo. The rest are on missions or on research projects away from the school and would only be able to come back if a council was called. A council was almost called for the bug infestation, but you all handled it very well, and the elder handled some of the backlash for that, and also took it upon himself to figure out what is going on. So you would just need to impress one of them. I'd recommend Janatimo. He is currently present. He just arrived back in the academy a few days ago. That is what you need. He might, just keep in mind though, you would have to do something else, probably extraordinary. I know that's not a particularly hard ask for you because you are you, but, yes.
I'll see about that. I'm gonna go talk to Geronimo now. Where are they?
He says, Teacher Jonatimo is... Lord. He'll fight. Like, you've already walked up. Have you already walked off, or are you still talking to him?
Aether is already turned around. Like, clearly walking somewhere.
He's probably at the lunch hall by now.
Alright, let's go, chaps. Firebirds! Caw! Aether just screams that in public.
You, like, watch teachers and students all look over at you guys. Takulu is just, like, pinching the bridge of his nose. And he's like, you love them, Takulu? They are students. They are wonderful people. You love them. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna go find my wife. And he like opens his eyes. He just turns and goes and finds his wife. Unless you guys have any other questions, it is not a rush. If you have any questions for Takulu on the school and its politics and blah blah blah,
I think us leaving him as soon as possible is the most beneficial thing we can do for him.
honestly, yeah.
On our way out,
Cinnamon,
I'm gonna give him a tincture to relieve headache.
He looks at you. He puts a hand. He puts both hands on your cheek, Cinnabar. Leans down and says, "I knew you were the goodest one." He gives you a little kiss on the forehead.
Oh, and here's
take-
your teeth back. As I toss his teeth back to him.
Yeah, Blake, you toss him back his keys again. Cinnabar, move your alignment slightly more good. I don't remember what alignment you are. Are you, okay, yeah, your alignment is a little bit more good now. Be careful with that unless you want to become a good person.
The worst thing imaginable.
Yeah. Okay, you guys hunt down Jonatimo. He's in the mess hall currently eating. He is not by himself. He is with a group of other students, and they are currently just kind of discussing stories. So if you remember, the Uzanjati are the branch that focuses on lore, history, archiving. They are the ones who make sure that, like, not only does history get passed down, but people actually learn from it. And the magic they focus on normally focuses around divination. Lance! Damn it! Focuses around divination and information gathering, as well as like spells that aid the mind. So he's currently talking with a bunch of students. He's relaying a story of maybe one of his most recent adventures, and he speaks of a giant dragon turtle that he had to rescue from a group of pirates over in the Shackles. And before you get any further on that story, he sees the four of you approaching. I imagine you are, as always, very, very direct, very over the top. And he looks up. This is what he looks like. Hold on a second. Put this in here. Hopefully I spelled that right. He looks pretty young. He's a half-elf. And he kind of just like stops to focus. He's also in that like a youth counselor pose. Like he's sitting on the table, like talking to all the students who are like surrounding him, basically.
Sitting on the front, legs over.
Yes, you got it.
With
Like
the
just
slight
kind of
angle.
Yeah, the slight angle, just kind of talking. You guys are fucking. You're so disruptive, dude. I swear to God. Just kind of talking, and he says, "If I have not heard, it is the Firebirds!" And he like gestures towards you all, and a bunch of the students actually start clapping when they see you coming. And there's like a little wave or a crowd that just opens up for you guys to walk through. And Jonatimo hops off of the table, and he runs over to you, Aether, grips your hand before you can even recognize what's happening, and gives you like a very strong shake. He says, "My name is Jonatimo. I've heard so much about you. You are the heroes of the academy, if I am not mistaken."
Silence.
Okay, that's okay.
Yep, that's us. Composes himself. Yep, I'm Aether, captain of the Firebirds.
It's wonderful, Aether Gatambi. You are strong, as powerful as I have heard in the stories. And this must be young Blank, the small kobold spellcrafter. I've heard many things about your counterspelling and magical knowledge exploits, young one. He looks down at you, Blank.
Hello.
gives you like a big smile, looks over at Cinnabar, and says, "And you must be the alchemist. Yes, you're the one who keeps them all alive. If I'm not mistaken, you've created a tincture or alchemical elixir that lasts for hours and allows everyone to continuously, essentially, refresh their abilities to not die."
Yes.
It's wonderful to meet you. He like
Pending.
he like almost picks you up, Cinnabar, as he like grips both of your shoulders, and he says, "And finally, it is our large hammer-wielding Batman. I've heard that you delve in curses, a bit of a forbidden magic, especially frowned upon, but you use it for the powers of good, my young friend. Is that correct?"
Curses are deeply misunderstood. I can fix them, I swear.
Magic is not evil. It is only the user who decides how the magic can be used.
Absolutely.
Wonderful. It is so good to meet all of you. You must have found me for a reason. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, actually, we are tired of doing things wrong.
Elaborate.
You see, we have helped this school quite a bit, especially recently, and recently took on a task and completed it, and we were told afterwards that we had kind of broken the rules, and we were supposed to be... Okay, let me look and make sure I actually say the right one. We're supposed to be conservants to take jobs and help people in the school, and we're not. I just want to do the right thing. So...
You want to be conservants.
Yes.
Okay. As you say that, everyone give me a sense motive check. There are, I will say one person. You know what? Just give me sense motives. I'll tell you what you figure out. Oh, I gotta pull up some notes. Real quick.
Damn, 17, 8th year, let's go.
Hey, that's 17. I'll give Aether a little extra thing. Aether, you're usually pretty aware of like the social aspect of things. So I will say, Aether, you notice the people around you. So it's mostly students, maybe a few teachers. When you say you want to be conservants, a lot of people are shocked. Some people are a bit angry almost, or like frustrated with you. What you just said seems like a big no-no socially. Cinnabar, I'll say Blank and Antonio, you're focused more on the teacher. Right now, you can tell that he's thinking. Just formulating a sentence, like how he wants to deal with this thing that you just told him in this public place. And Cinnabar, a bit of extra information. You think Jonatimo is actually kind of happy that you said that Aether said that. Like, beyond the kind of not scheming, but just like processing and formulating thoughts, he's almost impressed. And he says, "Oh, wow, that is quite an ask. You have done a lot for the academy, but it would be quite the non-traditional thing to bump you up so quickly, although here at Magambia we are known for the non-traditional."
Ooh, I think this is usually where you teachers then give a test that's supposed to be impossible and then get dumbfounded if it gets completed anyway.
Genetimo looks at you like you're a genius, Blank, and he says, "You know what? That is exactly right. I have but a very, very simple task for you then. An impossible one nonetheless, but this would prove that you are officially conservant worthy. There has been a particular person known as Froglegs terrorizing Nantambu. Have you heard of this person? It's a frog. A Gripply, to be more specific. Excuse my inappropriate usage of the word frog.
Is he a mafia boss?
We are not sure who they are. Froglegs is just the name that we've heard on the wind, if you will. We don't know exactly who this person is. They've managed to keep themselves avoidant of our divination attempts, and they do also manage a number of incoming Gripply that have migrated to Nantambu. Nantambu is a hotbed of culture. There are people from all across the world. There are barbarians and sentient androids from Numeria. Yes, there are people of northern ilk.
The way here.
Yes, a number of people of northern ilk from the more colder parts of the world, the Linarm Kings region. These people have been causing some trouble, though. God fucking damn it, Ian. I swear to God. Where the fuck? How do you remember all of these jokes? Anyway, sorry. Essentially, Froglegs has organized these Gripply immigrants, if you will, and is using them to terrorize Nantambu's set of citizens, most specifically people who are less able to deal with them, to defend themselves. Gambia has been
people who used to have a farm.
Yes. Or just people who are not recognized by society. They also, from what I've heard, have some amount of control over the underbelly of Nantambu. No matter how powerful Magambia is, we cannot root out every evil and injustice. But this one we might be able to help with. So, my task is to find out who this Froglegs is, and as the dashing heroes you are, to stop them. Simple enough, yes?
Does he need to make it through safely? I'm not planning on doing anything, horrible or anything like that. I definitely wouldn't ever do that to someone. But just in case something bad happens and we can't prevent a piano from falling on him or something.
Or her. We don't know who Froglegs actually is yet.
You're right. I shouldn't make assumptions.
How many limbs should remain intact?
So again,
how many limbs are we expecting?
There's Genetivo is smiling, and you're saying progressively more fucked up things in front of a giant group of people. Before you can say he senses that you're on some limbs things. He snaps his fingers and a cone of silence goes around you guys, and he just goes, hold on. Maybe don't respond to this next thing I'm going to say. I'm going to take the bubble down. Try not to scare the other students or teachers, all right?
Pansies.
Gotcha.
He undoes a silence bubble. He says, we would like Froglegs, whoever they may be, in for questioning. So we need to figure out why they are doing what they're doing, how they were able to become so successful in a manner of feels like months, who they are, obviously, and if they're working with anyone else. They're the only threat that we've really seen in Nantambu in quite some time, besides other errant mages or extraplanar creatures.
Alright, we can handle that. We'll get started on that first thing tomorrow.
Wonderful. That sounds wonderful. I have very high hopes for you, and I can be of some assistance in helping you get started. There are a number of issues that I suspect might have some of Frogleg's influence on them. Going around in the city might be good for you to meet some residents and
sort some problems, get you used to what conservatives have to do.
Learn
and
some
give you
stories.
Yes, earn some stories. But I will leave you adieu. I understand you're very, very busy people. Is there any other questions that you have for me, young attendants?
Yeah, what happened to that dragon turtle?
Oh! The dragon turtle. So, are you familiar? And he kind of goes back into sitting on the lunch table. He says, are you familiar with the shackles? A part of the inner sea region.
I am.
Wonderful.
Nope, didn't go out that way.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just checking to see if that's anywhere where I live. Nope, nowhere near me.
Nowhere near you. No. The shackles are less lawless than they used to be. The Hurricane Queen, currently known as, if I'm not mistaken, Ida, currently rules over them, and she's done a good job of making sure nothing gets too crazy. In her rule, the pirates that exist there, more privateers nowadays, were actually trying to fight off an incoming dragon turtle incursion. There were a number, we have no idea where they came from, that were suddenly migrating to the shackles, appearing out of the eye of a Bendigo, actually. And if you are familiar with dragon turtles, they are quite large. They were setting up nests all throughout little pockets of the shackles. A number of higher-ups within the Pirate Council, I believe one was called Goliad, another one was I believe their name was Hex, were essentially trying to drive them out. First somewhat peacefully, and then quite violently. Regardless, I was able to identify what exactly happened. They were actually trying to escape from an extraplanar djinn who had summoned a cavalcade of devils to steal their eggs and their mating places. They were actually running from those devils. A few incantations later, some deals made. And we were able to come to a peaceful arrangement with all parties involved, and protect the dragon turtles, have them migrate to a new location, save their souls from eternal torment, all that good stuff. I also got a little bit of a picture with the Hurricane Queen afterwards. She gave me a little gift. And he shows him, like, just 2 thumbs up. He looks so happy. What does Ida look like in that moment? Taking a picture. I want to say, what like vibe is she giving off in this drawing?
I imagine she doesn't know what's happening in the pictures, so she probably has like a really ugly, candid look on her face. You know, like someone takes a picture mid-sneeze or something. That's kind of what this is. Yeah.
And then Jonatimo is just like thumbs up, like so happy. He says, it was a great story. She's a wonderful woman. Very, very large, very strong, very scary.
True heroes.
True heroes. Going back to see the shackles and have a little tour of it, hopefully in the next few months, but I have some business to attend to here. Oh, and I have another story. And he just kind of keeps going, and people are just enraptured. You guys eventually make your way out of the conversation circle, and you have some time left in the day. I have one more thing I want to do, and after that, we'll call the session. So is there anything else you guys would like to do? Janatimo is giving you your task, and you are free next session to start investigating it further.
I'm chilled.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, electives.
Yep.
Yes, electives! Okay,
So, the only thing I ever expect of you guys of electives is to remember what electives you chose. So somewhere in your character sheet, please always write that down. For now, tell me what electives we're gonna start with wait, Antonio, you didn't choose an elective, did you?
When was the electives?
We had another downtime, period. So check in notes. There is a thread called electives and classes. Look through the electives and tell me which one you want. If you can't figure out one immediately that you want to do, just message me and we can talk about it later. We also need to do your masking ceremony, so message me some times and days that you have available, and we'll do like a little one-on-one session just so you get the full experience of getting the masking ceremony done.
Got you. Can I do physical activity in me?
Okay, so we'll start with you then. If you know that's the one you want to do, then sure, physical activity in me. I'm gonna need you to roll me a. Hold on. Either roll me a fortitude saves or an acrobatic save.
You mean a skill check?
Skill check, yeah, specifically for Antonio. Okay. Okay. And then I need you to answer me this question. Just send me a message with your best answer. Best answer in character, of course, that Antonio has. Okay. And I will tell you the results based off of your answer. So let's go to the next person. We'll go blank next. What were you doing again?
Magical espionage.
Okay. Magical espionage. Class about using magic to covertly act and gather information. Go ahead and give me a few checks, actually. Give me a stealth. Okay. You can either do stealth and escape artist or linguistics and bluff.
Okay.
You can do either of those pairs. You have to do both of them together, either linguistics and bluff, or stealth and escape artist.
Okay, stealth. But my escape artist is terrible. Oh, I just rolled well.
Okay. All right.
I rolled terrible on stealth and really good on escape artist, which.
So you do have easier times with passing classes. You think this class is pretty hard. I'm gonna give you a warning. Your answer to this question matters a lot. Whether or not you pass this class. Okay. So here is the question, and you can type me an answer whenever you have it.
Question.
Yeah. I think I just sent it to you. Did I send it to our present? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So yep. All right. Next would be, let's do Cinnabar, and then we Aether last. Cinnabar, what did you take class-wise?
Oh, I did class.
Oh, you did normal class. Okay, gotcha. Okay, we already took care of that then. All right.
That's a good bird.
Who's a good bird? Who's a good bird? Then Aether, you took movement and other spatial phenomena. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Class focused around magical methods of movement, most specifically teleportation. Go ahead and give me. So this is a weird skill check. Any skill that includes that you can conceivably argue is important for moving through space, give me that as a skill check.
Okay. Add 3 to this. 35.
Okay. You think you did really well in this class, but of course you still have to answer this question in order to pass the class. Give me your best in character response to that question, and I will tell you. I will message each of you whether you passed or failed the class based off of your answer to the question, and whether or not you hit the DCs. As always, the question part is more important than the DCs. If you do really well in the class logically, but have a shitty answer, you might not pass the class. if you have truly horrendous rolls, and even if you give a good question, but you answer the question really, really well, you might pass the class. So yeah. That actually will end the session for tonight. We'll stop a little early. Just quick shout outs. Great session, everyone. That was really fun. We are off next week. It's been 3 weeks. Next 3 weeks will probably be our next like rotation will probably be a lot of investigation work. Expect a lot more fights. You haven't had that many fights recently. Expect a lot more for the next rotation. Yeah, we're off next week. Does anyone have any time off that they're gonna not be able to be here? Just asking. Now.
I mean, I definitely will not be here in May, like May 3rd, May 4th, just to put that like out there in advance.
Okay, gotcha. All right. We might take that week off. We'll see where we are story wise.
I mean, if we're doing 3 on, 1 off, that would be an off week.
I think it would. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That works. Okay. Hearing anyone else say that they need time off or can't make a session? If something does come up, these next 3 sessions can be completed with just 3 people. There will be story beats happening and stuff like that, but there's not going to be anything crazy happening, probably. We'll see what the last session in the next rotation looks like. We will probably have a long session, not next rotation, but the rotation afterwards. But I'll try and give you a heads up when that's going to happen, since I know that kind of fucks with a lot of people's sleep schedule. I'll try and warn you. Yeah, that's all the announcements for me.
Okay.